Hello, I'm Keith Kreischer of the IoT M2M Council, or IMC, and we're here at the inaugural Embedded World North America exhibition in Austin, Texas. I'm joined by my good friend Khurram Qureshi of Fermat Software. Khurram, welcome.
Thank you very much, great to be here.
And first of all, how's the show going for you?
Show's going great. Visited the show floor.
This is the first one.
This is the first one in North America. It's great to be here. Hopefully the show will continue on for many years to come. And glad to be a part of it.
Great stuff. Tell us about Fermat Software. What do you guys do? What domains do you cover? Just like to hear a little bit more about it.
Sure.
Obviously it's software,
yeah.
But maybe you can fill in some blanks there.
Absolutely. So Fermat Software has been in business for almost 10 years. We're headquartered in Austin, Texas. We're a high premium custom software development house, meaning we have primarily experienced engineers, each with about 25 years of experience and skill set in all the domains of software, ranging from device to cloud, embedded software, IoT software, cloud software, experience with AWS, Azure technologies, and making sure that we have a turnkey software services offering for our clients so they can hit the ground running and hit their market windows.
So you work with the hyperscaler platforms and you bring your own flavors to them? Is that a fair characterization?
We don't bring any of our own IP. We primarily work with the customer's IP or generate IP for them. We're a pure play services company.
Right.
We don't have any IP, we don't have any patents generated on behalf of Fermat. All of the projects that we do on behalf of our clients, the clients own all their IP and intellectual property there. We just help them get there faster.
Right. That segues nicely into the next question, which is about AI. Everything you hear today is AI, it's all over the show here. Talk to us about the capabilities that Fermat brings.
So this year we started an Oracle service for machine learning as well as data engineering. As you know, a lot of AI is split into two fields. One is data engineering, which is unifying the data sources and presenting unknown, undiscovered data to clients. Then the other part of it is actually developing machine learning models, which can be used to predict outcomes of interest for clients, as well as determining any data insights that they may wish to have. That's a new service we launched this year. It's great that AI is offering the potential for transforming not just the IoT industry, but almost every industry on Earth, and we're glad to be on that train.
The IMC has been doing a lot of work lately in the area of security. We've talked to the US government, we've talked to the EU extensively about various regulations that they're bringing forward. We talked to the standards bodies, certifiers, testing solutions providers. It's a big deal, IoT security. Talk to us about your Fermat's cybersecurity compliance service.
So our cybersecurity compliance service is focusing more on the prevention side. Really, when you take a look at the problems these days hampering the industry, such as ransomware attacks, data breaches, there are a lot of companies out there already offering remediation services. We don't really do a lot on remediation. We focus more on prevention. And so what we do is we go in and we assess companies in their compliance to specific security standards. For example, the NIST 800 series, the federal government CMMC, we can do ISO variants as well. But what we do is we go in, talk to the customers, do an inventory, and generate a gap assessment report on where they stand, and with the goal, of course, being to increase their cyber readiness as quickly as possible so that they're no longer a viable threat for bad actors.
Right. Do you follow things in Europe like Etsy and GSMA?
I do. I used to work at Motorola back in the day, so familiar with all that scene. I used to be in their cell phone sector. The security covers a plethora of landscapes, but we are focusing primarily on just standards compliance.
Right, and of course, though, that's a lot.
That is a lot. Right.
So
that is a lot.
When you're talking about IoT, you're typically, or very often, I should say, talking about a global footprint and
that's right.
Keeping track of all that stuff. And as a pure service play, that's got to be a big deal.
It is a big deal, but for now, at least in year one, our focus is primarily on just compliance to a few standards. As the years progress, we'll start adding more standards as well. But the goal really there is to cull a few standards that are of benefit both to federal as well as commercial, and then go from there. The one we've picked initially is NIST 800-171, control and unclassified information, and from there we'll take a look at others as well. But the goal is to start with small and medium-sized businesses, help them improve their cyber posture on the compliance side, and then once that is ingrained, then we'll move over to other and enhance our standards portfolio as well.
And are you hearing a lot about security or AI for that matter here at the show? I mean, is that top of mind on the people you see?
Definitely hearing a lot about AI. Security, taking a step back and not talking about cybersecurity compliance, security in general for IoT has always been top of mind in the industry. Security in the home, security in commercial space, that's always a concern. Making sure that it's hacker-proof, minimizing vulnerabilities, that continues to evolve. So, and there are a lot of vendors out there that offer built-in capabilities in that aspect, and a lot of providers at the show, they're stellar and top-notch in their fields that are doing that. And of course, we as a company are helping a lot of those other companies just become more compliant in their own cyber capabilities.
Terrific stuff. Fermat Software joining us here at the IMC's IoT Pavilion at the inaugural Embedded World North America. Khurram, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
And thanks to you.
Thank you.